Hey everybody, how's everybody doing out there? This is Derek, aka No One on YouTube. Thank you for clicking on my video, and a special shout out to all you Dimash DEARS out there. Thank you for clicking on the video and supporting me as I continue in my Dimash journey. Now, it has been a while since I've done an actual, like, either Dimash performance or Dimash video because I was focused on completing the Ultimate Dimash Guide by Lassie, and I did. I did all 10 episodes. Some of them are on YouTube because YouTube allowed it, and it was cleared from copyright. The others, well, the whole thing is on my Patreon, and it's in a collection. So the Ultimate Dimash Guide by Lassie, all 10 episodes, and it is viewable for free. I said that from the beginning to all the Dimash DEARS, and so those of you that have gone on there, I hope you enjoyed that. If you have not seen my reactions to those, yeah, then I'll have the link in the description, and or maybe in a comment section down below. But either way, I'll make sure that the link is there so that you can look into it. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this song, so I don't know what this is necessarily, but it is an official music video. It's Aqquym. I don't even know what it's about, so I'm literally going into this blind, which is something that I don't necessarily like to do. I do like a little bit of info, so that I'm not overwhelmed with all these little details as I'm watching it for the first time. So, but it's a 5-minute music video, so let's full screen this. I want to make sure I get the, okay. So let's go. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the song, but this is Dimash.
Бақытыңды басқадан іздедің сен, аяулым асылым. Үмітімді өзіңнен үзбедім мен, аңсадым ғашығым. Неліктен махаббаттың күлі солды, айтылды жүрек жары. Соңғы қараматың бұрылып, менен мәңгі түңіліп, кеткеніме пәк сезімдер суынып.
Okay, so as usual, his vocals are flawless, beautiful, and while I may not understand what he's saying, I'm obviously on one scene, he's alone singing. In another scene, he's with this beautiful young lady looking happy. When he's by himself, he's not looking happy at all. So I'm wondering if this is a song about losing somebody. Now, whether it was through a breakup or whether it was through something tragic, I don't know. It may not even be about that at all. I'm just saying that at first reaction, this is kind of like what my brain is thinking at the moment. And what I wanted to tell all you dears out there too is that, I am glad that I did all 10 of those episodes of the Dimash Guide because I've really gotten to know more of him just as a person, from his childhood, his quirks, his professionalism, his silly side, his loyalty to his fans, his family. I mean, just everything. His drive when it comes to like his art and his singing, which is number one for him, singing. Then he likes to do like the short films and writing and producing and all of that, but singing is like number one for him. So let me go back a little bit because they're showing the happy couple here, and I'm gonna allow the emotion in his voice and what he's portraying in the video to kind of tell me the story.
Менен мәңгі түңіліп кеткеніме пәк сезімдер суына.
Very breathy and emotional.
Aqquym аяулым арманы.
Did he say Aqquym? Is that how you pronounce that? Let me just go back a little bit.
Aqquym аяулым.
Aqquym? Aqquym? It might be Aqquym.
Пәк сезімдер суына. Aqquym аяулым арманы. Араланған таңдарым. Неліктен сен алдадың сезімдерді. Жанымды әнімді арнадым. Төзіне сен алмадың. Мөлдір шақтың қалғанын көзімдегі. Тағдырдың жазуына барма шара. Қош менің қымбаттым. Жүрегіңде жалын от қалмаса да, соңғы рет тіл қаттым.
Okay, so as I'm watching and listening to his vocals, I was also listening to a little bit of the instrumentation in the back. So I know that he uses a lot of cultural instruments from his homeland in Kazakhstan. So let me see. Maybe you guys can let me know what instrument this is.
Соңғы рет тіл қаттым. Бақытыңды тілеймін, кетсең шалғай.
It definitely gives a vibe and a mood, whatever that is. So it was very well chosen.
Қош менің қымбаттым. Жүрегіңде жалын от қалмаса да, соңғы рет тіл қаттым. Бақытыңды тілеймін, кетсең шалғай. Жүр алмаспын есіме алмай. Қатар ұшқан сыңарым, сөнді сезім шырағы. Өзіңе арнап жазылған бұл әнім. Aqquym аяулым арманым. Арайланған таңдарым. Неліктен сен алдадың сезімдерді. Жанымды әнімді арнадым. Төзіне сен алмадың. Мөлдір шақтың қалғанын көзімдегі.
Is that the painting in the back that he was painting with her? Is that like the completed picture with the swans? Because I noticed that they were painting in the painting. It was it almost looked like a sky because everything was blue. Let me see if I can. Hello, how come I can't get one now? Get a shot here. Yeah, see, it looks like blue skies. Now I don't see any water. Oh, well, okay. But there's the blues and the whites. Oh, okay. I do see the swans' heads there. All right, so when we come back to this area. Okay, so the picture, the painting is completed. I'm not quite sure if something happened to her because again, I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm not quite sure if this is like if he's actually there by himself, but he's envisioning her with him. I don't know. But let me just keep. Is this where I kind of stopped it, or was it? I think it was. Hold on a second. Yeah, it was around here.
Aqquym аяулым арманым арайланған таңдарым неліктен сен алдадың.
And I like how he's sitting on a two-seater sofa or couch, but it's just him. So something happened to her, whether they broke up, whether she left him, or maybe something tragic happened to her. I mean, it looked like they were very, very happy together. So I don't know. I'm not leaning towards the idea that she left. I'm leaning towards the idea that something happened to her.
Жанымды әнімді арнадым төзіне сен алмадың мөлдір шақтың қалғаны көзімдегі.
Yeah, because when she was touching him just now, it was like it didn't even faze him. It was like she's not even there. But then it's like they're taking us back in time in the next scene. Okay, he's acknowledging her there, but sorry, I'm taking so much in. That's why I don't like to go into things blindly, because as I'm watching the scene, I'm also hearing the vocals too. So I'm trying to take everything in. Okay, beautiful ending, soft but emotional notes at the end vocally. But okay, so he was holding up a wedding ring. So I don't know who this dude is. Because Dimash is in a room with all the paintings are up. Oh my God, my microphone was off. So sorry guys. What I was saying is, because I see the wedding ring. So I don't know if he had an opportunity to propose to her. Maybe he did, she rejected it, or maybe something happened either to him or her, and he never had the opportunity to propose. So I'm trying to figure this out.
Aklıma yavlam armanım Aralasan kandarım Birliktin sen aldadın Sezimdirdim
And it appears that she's finishing the painting without him, because at the beginning of the video, they were starting the painting and they were together. So where is he at if she finished the painting? He was going to propose. So it looks like, okay, so now I'm switching gears. Instead of thinking that something happened to her, I'm thinking something happened to him. So maybe he was going to marry her, something happened to him, and now she's finishing the painting on her own, and she's now in this location where she's going to buy it and make it her art gallery. Because it shows him walking in and only being one picture first. Okay, so he has a suitcase. So maybe something tragic in a sense of an accident or something like that didn't happen. Maybe something happened in the relationship and he had to leave. So this is very, very interesting for me. I'm actually more, when you have a music video or something like that, or a short film, you do want to pay attention to the story that's being told. And at the same time, I'm trying to pay attention to the music, the vocals. At least this is in another language, so I'm not really focused on the lyrics at all. But the storytelling, I'm trying to see. And you know what I'm going to do real quickly? I am going to very briefly look at some of the comments. I'm just going to see if anybody says anything about what this is about. Okay, nobody's saying anything about what it's about. Dimash, the singer, actor, supermodel, artist, and more. Okay, can we talk about let's talk about the story here. This music for connoisseurs, you can savor it forever. The arrangement is wonderful. The ethnic instruments, which I mentioned, sound beautiful. Not a single one is lost, and the voice sounds like a violin, sometimes like a cello. And even in a duet with a saxophone, it's incredibly sensual. Yerlan and Dimash are a brilliant duo. I wish them continued creative work at the same high level. Okay, so you guys can let me know who Yerlan is, and was she in the Dimash guide at all? I mean, there were a lot of people that were in there. Maybe I've seen her and I just don't remember. But the visuals, atmosphere, painting, and lighting are all in unison. The acting is also beyond praise. A separate treaty should be written about the voice. I feel like the story has been lived. In the words of Stanislavski, I believe it. Respect to the director and the team. Okay, but yet he says nothing about the story. Let me take a quick pause. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to search online the meaning to this music video and see if something somewhere in a forum or something like that explains it. Okay, everybody, I found something, and it is about heartache. It is about she left him. Okay, so I found the translation to this, and apparently, Aqquym, or however you say that, means my swan. So the English translation says, "You seek happiness from another, my dearest, my precious, yet I cannot accept losing you. I miss you, my love. Why do the petals of love wilt so easy? My parting words come unconsciously. Though you will not turn back, much to your disappointment, a passionate heart grew cold as I left without goodbyes." Hold on a second. My parting words come unconsciously. So it did show him first with the wedding ring, and then it did show him like leaving with a suitcase. "My swan, my dearest, my dream, my sun at dawn, why did you deceive such a passionate heart? You gave me such feelings. I offered you my heart, my songs, yet you still do not understand. Teardrops still linger in my eyes." That explains the way he was looking as he was by himself in the two-seater couch and the way that he was singing. "Helpless in the face of destiny. Farewell, my dear. Although I know your heart has gone cold. I cannot resist telling you one more time. I wish you the best, even as you walk away. I can never stop missing you. We flew wing to wing. Uh, your love illuminated my life. Let these thoughts be the song I wrote for you. My swan, my dearest, my dream." Okay, so seems like that is a repeat. So with that in mind, I'm wondering, it did show her with another man. Yeah, right here. Please tell me that she did not leave Dimash for him. um, or did she leave him to like pursue a career with her painting? Maybe this is not a love interest for her at all. Maybe this is, I don't know, a real estate agent or something, or maybe this is a buyer for the art. But you know what? Maybe it's just left up to interpretation. So I'll tell you what, guys. Put in the comment section what you think this story is about, or maybe you've heard from Dimash himself. Maybe he posted somewhere what this was about for him. And of course, art can be interpreted in so many different ways. I totally get that. So leave it in the comment section and let me know what you think this story is about, or what you have heard Dimash say about the story or the script that he wrote. Because I'm pretty sure he wrote this. I'm not even going to look in the credits. He's pretty good at like writing the scripts and then directing and all this stuff. I know he does everything like himself. Because he's just, what's the word? He's just a multi-talented young man, just very gifted. And, I'm glad that I'm able to come back now to his actual videos and performances after all 10 parts of Lelassie's Ultimate Guide, because before, when I was doing like some of his performances and stuff like that, when I didn't do the deep dive, there was the voice, there was all of that. But as I'm watching him in the music video, I'm appreciating, me knowing he wrote the script, he directed this, me knowing that, all these people that are there are people that he knows. They're all friends. He's very loyal. So I've kind of grown to know him a little bit, just and a shout out to Lelassie for putting all of those together. Lelassie, if you're watching this, I don't know if you're watching. I know you watched some of my reactions to your stuff, but if you're watching this, quick shout out to you. And I just want to say a shout out to all of you DEARS, Dimash DEARS out there. Thank you so much for supporting me and continuing to click on my videos and watch me. So if you're not subscribed already, I hope that you will consider subscribing, because there will be a lot more Dimash coming on this channel. So I'm going to put the link to the original video in the description, and I'm going to put Dimash's socials and all of his information so that you can go follow him. And if you like this reaction, then I hope that you will press like and subscribe. Share the video, press the notification bell so that you're notified when I put up my next video. And in the comment section down below, you're going to see a pinned comment that's going to have a PayPal link and a Buy Me a Coffee link if you'd like to buy me a coffee and make a song request. And I'll make sure that I get to those right away. Also in the description will be all of my socials, and I hope to see you on there. So especially my Patreon. I hope that you guys will consider go take a look around, see what you think, and then maybe you can join up on my Patreon. So thank you very much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of the night.